Hello everyone, welcome to L'Oreal Craft. Today you'll be learning how to make a lapel flower pin, and you can also call it a boutonniere. Some people use it as brooch pin too. So today we need this piece of organza. This piece of organza is 28 inches by 3 inches. So we have 28 inches here, and we have 3 inches here. So we need a lapel pin. I also need this bead. Then we'll use a scissors, needle and thread, and also a clothespin. And we'll also be using a sewing machine. And lastly, we'll need a glue gun or glue. So the first thing to do now is to pick this piece of fabric, fold it into two, and stitch it on the sewing machine. I'm doing that right now. While we are at it, I want to say a big thank you to our return subscribers. Kindly click the thumbs up button. And also, if you are new here, I'm so excited you joined this family. This is where creating equals happiness. Kindly subscribe and also click the like button. Now I'm done sewing, so I'll just use these smaller scissors to turn it to the right side. So you pull it out this way. The next thing to do is to use electric iron to press the seam area to the middle and make it flat. I'm doing that right now. Now I have it well pressed and the seam area is at the center. This is how it looks at the other side. So the next thing to do now is to start to trim the beginning off and also the end so that it can be straight. Then the next thing to do is to hold it this way and fold like this. Fold as if you are rolling it, so just try and roll it. Alright, so I rolled it 6 times. 6 times is thick enough, so let me roll it once more to make it 7. I rolled it 7 times, so I have some thickness here for me to be able to hold this place very well. So now that I've done that, placing it like this. Now notice that I rolled the seam area. I rolled towards the seam area. So now this is the plain side and it's facing the back. The part I rolled now is facing the back. So now you start this way. The beginning of this lapel flower pin is actually very important, because if you don't get the beginning right, then it's going to give a lot of issues. But if you get it right, then you finish very well. Now you do like this, fold it this way, then turn it around as if you are rolling again. After that, fold it again. Don't mind that you already have it folded by the time you turned it. Just fold it that way again. Then wrap it around as if you are rolling again. Do it the 3rd time. Don't mind how squeezed or how folded the piece of fabric is. Just do it that way again. And roll it again. Now I think I'm good with the way it looks like right now. So I'm going to fold again. Let me roll like this. So I'm going to fold again. Roll it. Fold. Roll it. So this is what this floral pin is all about. You see it's already forming a flower pattern right now. So just continue that way. However your fabric is when you rolled it, that's the way you are going to continue. So I rolled it again. I folded it like this. So I'm going to continue that way. So as you are rolling, you see your flower pattern trying to move up. Just try and use your hand to press it down. And continue that way till you finish, till you get to this edge. So I'm just going to continue like that. And really holding this part tight. You know, this place is like a stick, enabling me to have a good grip on my floral pattern. So now that I have it like this, I'll still continue that way. So I've gotten to the end of this fabric, so I'm just going to turn it this way and hold it like that. You see what I have now? So now you can turn it the way you like. Now I turned it to design it in form of a, to have a form of star at the base. So now that I have it like this, I'll just turn it like this, holding it very well so that it won't get loosened. Holding it very well. See what I have here? Now I can pick my needle and thread and join it together. So I'll start from the end where I ended the fold. So put my needle there, It's coming out this way. I'll do that again. Alright, I'll gently move it this way and do the same thing. And when you are using your needle and thread, make sure your needle goes in as far as possible to hold all the pieces together. Alright, I'll turn it again. So now I'm back at where I started from. You see that it's very easy. All you need to do is just start very well at the beginning, make that stick form fabric, and then start rolling and turning it around until you finish, and then use your needle and thread to put everything together. Now, as you can see what I have. There's no fear of my design coming off. Everything is whole and perfect, but I still need to make sure that that everything is in place. So make sure after turning it around, still make your needle go inside and come out at the other side, and then you secure the stitches when you are sure that you are done with bringing everything together. So now I'm securing my stitches like this. So the next thing to do now is to cut it off. So I'm not going to cut my thread now because I still want to add that bead to it. So I'm going to cut this stalk. It's forming a kind of flower stalk now, so I'm going to cut this stalk. Alright, see what we have now. I have it flat here now. Can you see that? Alright, so the next thing to do is to add this bead to our design to make it look more beautiful. So I'll start from this lower part and I'll come out at the center and I'll insert my bead. Make the thread come out. I'll go in again through the center. Can you see that? Okay, so my bead is sitting well in the middle of the flower. After making sure the bead is sitting very well, secure it. Okay, so the next thing to do now is to bring your lapel pin closer and glue it to the back of this floral pattern. And now in this lapel pin I have a leaf form that I want to show when the lapel is used. So I'm going to glue it in such a way that this part will show. So I'm turning it to the rear. I'm putting my glue. So the next thing is to glue it to my lapel pin. Apply pressure. So see how it looks at the back. So I have to cover up all this rough part. So I'm going to cover it up with this Add Close Stay. And that will be the end of our project. So now I'm gluing this part. Apply pressure again. Fantastic. So we have a good finishing. This will look very nice on a suit. It is very easy to make, very simple and classy, so it looks so classy. Can you see that? And it looks neat at the rear. Oh, thanks for watching. Once again, I'd like to tell you to subscribe if you have not, and also like this video. See you in the next video for another amazing craft.